It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to find out who will be the victor at the ACE Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Just a monumental lead going in this final round. I mean, it's got to be debilitating to the other golfers around him. This player, he's so far past everybody right now. They've got to be scratching their heads going, how do we beat this guy?
On the green, but a ways to go. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
That's a good job from that distance. Here's one to walk away with a par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. This shot in the 220-yard range. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
This looks right at the pin. That was an amazing approach, and now putting for birdie at number 2. That one drops. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. The tee shot at 3.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3, not too much danger to it.
This putt from 6 feet away.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
So close. That one drops. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Really got all of that drive. Driving the green on a par 4. Good stuff.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Okay, good start at the junction. It's going to indicate right.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
This one is right down the pipe. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Good looking shot this. This is his second shot. That was a bit of a miscue.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
And he needs this to save par. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
And there it is. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That's a good one to build momentum on. Ooh, boy, not pretty. He really played that one well out of the rough. That was really well played. 3 feet left. He gets that one to drop. That's the 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
Here's the tap in for par. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. I like the looks of this. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Okay, some distance here. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Opportunity here and a good looking putt. It's looking really good. And a tap in left for par. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
That's a great position to be in after that approach.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And this one from 9 feet away. The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
Going with the 5-wood. It's heading to the bunker for sure. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
A par putt on the table. Henny's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. All these are bonuses. This putt's from about 18 feet. Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is for par.
Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
His second shot here. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Surely it's going to.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. This putt coming up is for birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
And that drops for a birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
I like that one. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
That's a really nice approach shot.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Another birdie goes in. That's 2 in a row, and this is the time to get hot.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
We have a par 3 here.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Beautiful shot from our leader.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, so close to a birdie. All right, that one is behind us. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
This looks like a really strong tee shot. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
That is right on target. Phenomenal shot, and we might have a birdie at 17.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We've reached the final hole of the event with the lead. Can he close it out? This one needs to hold the fairway. The ball settles just off the fairway. Here's the second at 18. I don't think there's enough on this one. A critical bunker shot here, and if it drops, he'll win the event. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there. And if this putt goes down, we have a champion. It's in, and our featured player has clinched the win at the Ace Championship.
A win to begin the season puts this player in such a positive frame of mind for the rest of the season.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beem, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.